Okay, so we're on to Hyperbolas day 2. Again, don't forget you can always join on a Zoom conference with me or send me an email if you want any extra help with anything we've done so far. This is our last section of the conics, and then we'll get you guys ready for your test. So first question here is find the eccentricity of a hyperbola. Remember, E equals C divided by A. For a hyperbola, for a hyperbola, it should always be greater than 1. So we're just basically saying E should be greater than 1. Okay, so we're going to use this example here. We're going to use x squared over 9 minus y squared over 4 is equal to 1. Okay, so all we need to do is find your C and your A. Well, your A, again, this is your A squared. So A is 3. And then remember, C squared equals A squared plus B squared, so 9 plus 4. C equals the square root of 13. So again, E equals C over A. We're going to use that again in one of our later problems. Square root of 13 over 3. And if you use your calculator, that's about 1.2. And as we said, it should be greater than 1, and it is. All right, now we're going to write little equations with these. Okay, these can be a little tricky. First one we're going to write, we are told that the eccentricity is 2, and we're told where the foci are. So if E equals C over A, E is 2. I don't know C or A right now, so let's think about our foci. We have foci of negative 9, 5, negative 3, 5. So we must be going with a horizontal hyperbola. And remember, the center should be right in between the foci. So in between negative 3 and negative 9 would be negative 6, 5. Ooh, I can already get to writing my equation. We know it's horizontal, so x is first. Minus y minus 5 squared. And we know we got to equal 1. So we just need to figure out where we're going to be able to find our A and B. Well, if we know this is saying to go from the center to foci, we have to go to the left 3 or to the right 3. So C is 3. Well, we can solve A that way. We solve that to find that A is 3 halves. Okay, so that means underneath here, if I square that, that makes it 9 fourths. And again, you can write it like this, or you could write it like that. Either way is fine with me. And now we can use C squared equals A squared plus B squared. So C squared, and that's 9. All right. A squared, that's 9 fourths plus B squared. Well, 9 minus 9 fourths gives us 27 fourths. And I don't care what B is. I got B squared. That's what goes in my equation. So 27 fourths. Awesome. There we go. Okay, our next one. Equation with the foci at negative 8, 3 and 0, 3. And a vertex at negative 2, 3. A vertex. Okay, I don't know both the vertex, but we do know that the center is at the midpoint of our foci, which would then be negative 4, 3. Which means that we must be going again horizontal, okay, because our y value didn't change there. So if you want to go ahead, we got x plus 4 squared minus y minus 3 squared is equal to 1. We know that A is our distance from the center to a vertex. So if we go from negative 4 to negative 2, I had to go 2. So A is 2, which would then mean A squared is 4. We also know that C is the distance from the center to the foci. So that's moving by 4. So that means our C is 4. So C squared equals a squared plus b squared. So 4 squared is 16. 2 squared is 4. And we find b squared to equal 12. So again, there's a lot of ways to get to the final answer here. Okay, it might help to draw the picture. If I think about it here, here's my center, there's going to be a vertex, there's going to be my focus, and I can count how far those things are going to be for us. The last one here, we got a little missing parenthesis there. Okay, equation with vertices 3, 0 and negative 3, 0. And equations of the asymptotes are x minus 3y equals 0 and x plus 3y equals 0. So really, let's think about that. Negative 3y equals negative x. Y equals 1 over 3x. Okay, and that end up being plus or minus. The equation with vertices at negative 3, 0 and 3, 0. So 3, 0, negative 3, 0. Must put our center as 0, 0. Again, that's a little bad drawing there, but let's enhance that a little bit. So we got negative 3, 0 and 3, 0. So we can go ahead and get our x squared minus y squared, because again, we're going to be opening as a horizontal hyperbola. To get to those vertices, I had to go 3, so that makes a equals 3. So a squared would be 9. Again, we're always equal to 1. And then you think about, how do I figure out what y is? Well, we don't know what c is. We only know what a is. But remember, you think about your asymptote in this case, it would be plus or minus b over a x. And you think about a was 3, so 3 squared is 9. B is 1. B squared is also 1. So you don't need to have that 1 there. You could get rid of that underneath. But there we go. And again, today, you're just going to have a exit slip, and then tomorrow we're going to do a little practice with this, and we're getting ready to review for our test.